So people think that all these things are a get rich quick scheme. So believe me, it is not. So technical analysis is a study of price movements by using various kind of indicators and strategies like moving averages, candlestick patterns, and all that stuff. We would be covering about them individually in our upcoming videos. So this is a brief idea about technical analysis. So the principle behind is that if a trader can identify the previous market trends, so there is a good chance that through these indicators and strategies he would be in a position to predict the price in the future, and therefore he can take his side of trade, like whether to go or long or short on a stock or any other thing like forex, commodity, currency pair, anything. A very important concept I would like to talk to about in technical analysis is the efficient market hypothesis. Now, don't be scared by that word. What it simply means is that if there is a price, so that price already includes all the factors surrounding it. For example, if there is a company and company has announced a dividend or bonus, so the price automatically adjusts to that announcement or any ongoing activity in the markets. So you don't need to basically go and every time check out while you are on trading desk. Unlike fundamental analysis, technical analysis has a wide range of applicability. For example, it can be used to predict price movements in forex, commodities, stocks, cryptos, and anything that has a price and that is quoted. So the next most important question is, how is technical analysis important for investors? So even if you are a value investor, then you need to time your entry, right? You cannot simply buy just anything anytime. Like if I say when is the best time to buy electronic accessories, so your answer might be during Diwali when it is ongoing sale on every platform like Amazon or Flipkart, right? So there is a time to buy a particular stock as well. So for investor, you need to have an understanding of the charts and patterns in order to time your entry, so that automatically your returns would be increased by a greater amount. So next I would like to talk with you about is basic misconceptions regarding technical, fundamental, and all that finance related stuff. So people think that all these things are a get rich quick scheme. So believe me, it is not. Things will take time. Eventually you will grow your wealth. And as a beginner, you should not have any expectations of making $1,000 or millions dollars in a day. And even if it was possible, then it requires a capital investment of billion or $1,000. So the next most common misconception is that people think that finance and technical analysis, it is not a cup of tea of a person who is not from a finance background. So believe me, it is not completely true. Even if you have a basic understanding of all these finance stuff, so you would be in a position when you are able to invest your own money and get a decent amount of returns, right? As I said earlier, you should not have an expectations of earning a large amount of money at the initial stage. It will automatically affect your growth. So if you have a zeal of learning and a desire to get knowledge, then only you should enter in this field, and not with any expectations of making $1 billion or $1,000 in a day, right? So the next important point I would like to talk in this video is that in the upcoming videos we would be talking about indicators and strategies. So there might be a chance that sometimes it would lead to loss, right? So what you have to do is you have to learn from that loss, and you have to see where you made a mistake while applying that strategy or technique, and you have to be in a state where you are able to continuously learn. If I tell you a simple moving average strategy and its success rate is say 60%, so out of 10 it has to work 6 times, like 6 times it would give you a good profit, and 4 times it would lead to loss. So for some of them, that 4 loss probability might occur at the beginning, and for few of them you would book profits at the beginning. So the one who has booked for losses at the initial stage, you have to stick to that consistently, because your profits are yet to come, and you have to constantly learn from what made you go into that loss. That if you break a certain rule, or you didn't follow a strategy, or you have moved your stop loss or take profit, what are these jargons we would be talking about in future videos. So you have to keep this point in your mind in the initial stage, right? That's why I picked up in between. So the basic purpose of sharing this knowledge about finance and technical is that you should have an understanding of all the jargons, So at least you are able to invest your own money. Okay, you don't need to depend on anyone else, right? So this is important to learn and stop making expectation at the initial stage. So I believe that you were able to gain some insight or knowledge from this video. If you were, then please like, subscribe and share this video, and please do comment below if you want anything else or if you want to give any opinions. We would definitely welcome them and you would try to incorporate in our future videos. Thanks for watching.